Last-minute plans for the Pope to visit Iowa back in 1979 led to frantic around-the-clock planning to make sure he got to and from Des Moines safe and sound. It took 6 weeks of planning for an event that nobody here had ever taken on before.
Those involved were dedicated to making sure it went off without a hitch.
I mean, I had a job to do. Let's get it done. You know.
Well, Governor Ray was famous for working at night. He would work an 8-10 hour day, go to a dinner, some other event, and then decide around 9 o'clock he had to go back to the office and do some work and answer his mail and things like that. And somewhat late at night, he got a call from the diocese, and it was Bishop Dingman telling him that the Pope was coming to Iowa. The governor encouraged him, the bishop, and offered any help that the state and its agencies could provide to help plan it and pull it off. But so he deputized Brigadier General Harold Thompson, Tommy Thompson.
But God bless Colonel Thompson. Oh, baby, he made it happen.
Then the governor's aide started talking. He said, we're willing to commit General Thompson or Colonel Thompson to you for the project lead. And I said, I think I've been led into a trap here.
He was absolutely the right choice. He was experienced enough, but young and energetic, and he just grabbed a hold of the logistics like nobody.
And I said, Governor Ray, I got all of these linear miles of buses, and I need the interstate to bring the buses from the sites, the satellite sites that we had selected, and bring them to the Douglas drop-off point. So I need the interstate. And so I don't know how to deal with that without closing the interstate.
Governor Ray had to play one of his chits and call the White House and literally asked if the President of the United States could make that decision. And he did.
It will be necessary to close off Interstate 80, Interstate 35 at both the north interchange with I-235 and the west interchange with I-235, dedicating that area to bus operations.
All the other major sites had infrastructure in place. You know, they had stadiums, they had cathedrals, they had sound systems, they had traffic patterns. We had none of that. We had a field, a rolling field.
I had drawn up the plan that weekend, and I said, now this may not be the very best plan in the world, but it's a good plan. And if we execute it flawlessly, it would be better than spending any time trying to develop the perfect plan.
One big room in the bishop's house, one in the basement there, was called the war room. Yeah. And that's what it looked like. Here are these guys from the guard, you know, and here's this big map of living history far, you know. It's like a war, and they're going, well, over here, tanks over here, shoot, you know.
That's
and they're
exactly what it felt like.
Oh man, it was amazing what these guys did.
And the bishop always kind of laughed about the war room because I was a colonel, and the war room being in his basement.
They had the head of the Iowa Patrol, National Guard, Urbandale Police, Des Moines Police, any kind of law enforcement group you could think of in this area. They met with with Nosnowski. He had told me, guys, my name is David Nosnowski. I am head of the Secret Service in this area. I will give all of the orders, period.
You know, I mean, the biggest challenge was nobody knew how many people are going to show up. You know, it wasn't like you were selling tickets to a Taylor Swift event.
I think we could have the largest gathering in the history of the state, but we don't know yet how to estimate those numbers.
The best guess for crowd size now is about 500,000. Can you arrive at a figure like that with some accuracy?
We're still saying there are going to be 250,000 people there, but we're prepared for that figure of 500,000.
Again, Bishop Dingman had so many connections with people. One of his phrases used to be, first you build the relationships, and then you can get things done.
And we had a number of people with different kinds of expertise, and everybody just donated their time and energy, and this was just all that people did for that 6-week period.
General Thompson recruited some of the best business talent downtown, and the CEOs were wonderful. You just go and work for a month. We'll come back when it's over. We'll keep you on the payroll. Don't even think about your job.
Even as late as this last year, I have people come to my home and want to sit down and talk about their role in the papal visit because, you know, there were hundreds and hundreds of people involved.
What ended up happening is we amassed a group of people who gave up their ego in the sense of saying, this isn't about me, this isn't about an honor for me, this is about welcoming the Pope of the Catholic Church.
All right, so you managed to get the Pope to Living History Farms. Where does he deliver the Mass? We're going to tell you about the effort to build a cathedral of sorts on a hill in the middle of a field of corn and the handmade pieces that came together beautifully. That's coming up in our next half hour.